Hey mates, Lou from 40K Warpaint. Second installment of my Flames of War build that I'm doing presently. You can see in front of you I have a German King Tiger, and I did things a little bit backwards so that I can correct things in my new series of my Tiger tanks and how I'm going to build them from cleaning to primering to painting and everything else. But what I'm saying here is the fact that I painted the miniature already, and then I went back in and I bored out holes for magnets so that the barrels can actually sit on them. And normally, if you do this, you should probably bore out your holes first, seat your magnets, and then primer and paint. A little backwards. I was a little eager to get started with the project. It happens every once in a while with me. Sometimes I just don't think things through properly. But with the series that I'll be doing here with the Tiger 1Es is there's a squad of 5 in there, or 5 tanks making up a squad. And then what I'm going to do is do an unboxing here shortly, and then take you through step by step on until completion, until the Tigers are done. What I've done with this squad here. Yeah, it's very much a popular tank through all ages, not just Flame of War ages, but it's just set a precedence of how armor should be even nowadays. Pretty much an impregnable, unstoppable tank, mainline battle tank. So yeah, enough rambling on. So I'm going to clear my desk up off of here of the King Tiger, and I have 2 barrels for it actually. And then we'll go to an unboxing, and then I'll bore out the holes and step by step of everything that I'll be doing along with this journey. So stick with me. I hope not to bore you folks too much about this. So all right, enough rambling about me. Let's get to work. Alright, well, this is a little bit of a boring unboxing. Apologize for the light glare there. And here is my pack of Tiger 1Es. And as you can see, they all come in their trusty little separate box, which I like. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we got 5 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one of them I'll make a tank commander. We'll go from there. We got the tracks, the fenders, more tracks, more fenders, turret tops, turrets. Looks like there's different barrels in there. A whole bunch of hatch covers. Oh, they even come with magnets. Check that out. Right there, there's some magnets right there. That is cool. Never seen that done. That's what I like about Flames of War stuff. Got a good old-fashioned decal. Alright. Well, looks like I'm pretty much going to have to cut this apart. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, look at that. Let's pull one of these out. It's a standard plastic. Oh, look at that. They even have the holes for the magnet. The only thing I have to do is drill a hole on this side for my magnet so I can seat it down in. That is going to be cool. Alright. Well, what I'm going to do next is I am going to seat all my magnets, glue these bad boys together, and get them situated for primering, and then we'll go from there. By the way, the tools that I'll be using to do this is I have my trusty Dremel tool. I've had this tool ever since I was pretty much a teenager. It still runs, has variable speeds. Yeah, and I've got an assortment of bits for it. Put that down. I have magnets, which they've already came with magnets that are in here, which is very, very nice of them. And of course, we can't forget about Green stuff, world famous green stuff. So those are the tools I'll be using to take care of this frontline squad of mine for my Germans Flame of War. So alright, I'm off and running. Talk to you soon. Alright, well, it took me most of the evening to put together my 5 Tiger 1E platoon tanks. Got all of the turrets magnetized. As you can see, I chose to put some different variants on them, as you can see with this one right here. Let's kill that light there. Get a lot of shadow there. Right through here, the skirting on the outsides. And up front, the front fender. Didn't put that on. Over here, we have some missing skirting also. So I tried to make them a little bit more different than just one standard unit looking all the same. I gave them their own little basic characteristic. So, not a hard build. Pretty easy actually. Just gotta take your time. A lot of small pieces. So what's next? Well, I guess primering and painting. So we're gonna stop this video and I'm gonna call it a day and pick up tomorrow and primer these all, give them a really good coat of gray primer, and after that then we'll discuss what paint we're using and go from there. Alright folks, stay tuned. Alright gang, got everything primered as mentioned before. Did a little extra stuff while I was waiting for the primer to set up and dry. I really want a good base coat for that. And I'm working on my command base, Whitman's base actually. This is Whitman here, and this is his radio guy. And then the car, I forget what they call it, a pub car, I'm not sure, will go right there. And of course we'll be airbrushing today everything, the whole squad, if you will. The squad is this 5, and of course Whitman's tank is back here. It's the same style tank. It's a Tiger 1E. And then move some of this stuff out the way. I have some different, as we talked before, characteristics about some of the tanks. And then for Whitman's tank, on the turret itself, as you can see, I have a different style of tank commander sticking out, and that's just to represent the fact that it could be Whitman himself, even though Whitman's on the command base down here, or just a special tank ace, whatever it may be. Here's the other ones, what they look like. As you can see, they're a little bit more tucked down into the turret hole itself. But everything is primed and ready to go. And then today I plan on doing a lot of airbrushing today. I'm at that point now where I can pretty much airbrush everything and get it going. The base coat that we're going to be using today is Middlestone from Air Model. I really like this paint. I really do. I think it's great. It's fantastic. It's a lot less hassle to paint and mix than this here. I like Vallejo's color model color too itself, but there's just a little bit more love you have to put into it, make sure it's the right consistency. So, and that color is chocolate brown for some of the camo, and then the other camo color we have here is reflective green in the same fashion as model color itself. So we'll be doing that. I got loads of these mixing pots, plus my eyedropper to suck my my paint out to put it in my air gun. It's all new learning for me with this whole new style of painting. So it definitely does cut down on the the long times of painting with a brush, even though I still use a brush. I really do. I can't get away from not using a brush. I know there's some people out there that just specifically only use an airbrush on miniatures, and I don't know how you could do that, but I guess I will somewhere down along the line as I get used to it and everything else like that. But this is where I'm at for this phase of the paint. So I'm going to end this video here once again and then come back to it and show you what we have finished. Alright. Okay, basically I finished up the camo pattern that I want to use for my tigers. I'm following what I think I'm following the strict camo pattern of that time period, basically going up to Flames of War's website and checking how they paint their stuff is how I'm painting my stuff. So as you can see, I got the camo patterns all to go, all done. The only thing I have to do is do the tracks, do a little bit of weathering, do the shovels, the picks, the axe, everything that comes along with the tigers. Also did the exhaust ports, as you can see here. Excuse me, in here on all the tanks. Also did the blacken the barrel flashing, or suppressor as they call it. I might go through and highlight that a little bit better. Instead of it making an all black nozzle, maybe just add a little bit of color back on there, and then go from there. I also have the 3 drivers, or the commanders, to paint, and then I have the little pug body to paint that as well, and that will go, like I said before, on this, and it will sit probably, I'm thinking, right like that. Yeah, right like that, I think so. And that's my command section for my Tiger Squad. Or if I choose to run Whitman as my tank commander for that squad. Gets a whole bunch of special abilities. Okay, folks, like I said, got a little bit more work to do. Not much, but it's all the fine, intricate stuff. It's brush time. All right. We'll have some pictures up here at the end, and please, as always, give me your comments, any suggestions, give me your likes, and please share my videos. All right, folks, later.